Hello, so find some space around you and we will practice some positions that will help improve your posture and stretch out the hips and release any tension out of the body. So make sure you're sat in a comfortable position. Cross legs or just stretch out the legs if that feels better for you. Sit up nice and tall out of the hips and the lower back and just relax the shoulders down the back. Bring the arms in towards you on a bent elbow. Palms are facing up and just stretch out the fingers. Start to pull the shoulders up and up and up toward the ears and breathe in. Look straight out in front. Now soften the lips and exhale and circle the shoulders all the way down, breathing out. So noticing all this tension building up as you inhale, exhale, and notice that release as you drop the shoulders down the back. So we'll do that twice more, coordinating the breath at the same time, pulling the shoulders up and up, noticing this tension, breathing in. Exhale and just drop them back down. Notice that release. Just rolling out the shoulders, circling them back, drawing them forward, pulling them forward, and then back, and just shake out the arms and hands. So bring yourself onto all fours now to a tabletop position. Like hands are coming out at shoulder height, knees at your hip level. Relax the feet. And just start to release the belly. Relax the hips back. Release the belly. Look straight out in front. And breathe in deeply. And then exhale and curve from the lower back, allowing the curve to happen throughout the full back. Releasing the head. Look down at the gap in between the legs and exhale. On the inhale, relaxing the hips back, really allowing the belly to drop. Look straight out in front. Let the elbows come out to the sides. Inhale and just keep the shoulders relaxed. And then exhale, curving into cat pose. Releasing the hips. You can come up onto the fingertips, or you can keep the hands grounded. Just continue to move through cat-cow, breathing your natural breath, extending the exhale. And then just bring yourself back to a tabletop position. Start to widen out the legs a little bit, circling the hips forward, breathe in. Exhale, circling the hips back as though you're coming into child pose, but keep your body moving in the opposite direction. So as you roll the hips forward, breathe in. Exhale, circling the hips back. And then just bring yourself back to a tabletop position. Moving into knee to nose pose. So we're going to pick up the left leg on a bent knee. Stretch the leg back to hip level, flexing the foot, toes are pointing down. If you want to, if you can, walk the opposite hand of the mat straight out in front of you in the air and breathe in through the nose. So on the exhale, bend the knee, opposite elbow, creating a fist in the hand, pulling everything in toward the chest. On the exhale, so as you're reaching out as though you're grabbing onto something, breathe in. Leg coming out to hip distance. Stretching the arm as though you're grabbing onto something. And just look down. So as you're creating a fist in the hand, Notice the tension building up in the hand. So when you stretch out and open out the fingers, notice that nice open stretch in the hand. And then just bring yourself to a tabletop position. If you want to, roll out the wrists in both directions. Widen out the legs and allow yourself to rest back in a child pose, returning your attention back to your breath. Choosing your arm and hand variation. Notice the expansion of the body as you breathe in, and then the fall as you're drawing the belly button in to keep the core active. Relaxing the shoulders and the chest down toward the mat. Coming back up to a tabletop position. To do this on the opposite side. So picking up opposite leg on a bent knee. Extending the leg back to hip level. Flexing the foot. Walking the opposite hand up the mat. Palm face down and inhale. And just notice the balance has shifted over to the opposite leg. Keeping the core engaged as you're pulling in toward the chest, creating a fist in the hand. Just observing the movement happening in the spine as well. Just looking down at the mat. If you're moving the head up and down, it can create tension in the back of the neck. Just look down at the mat. Bring yourself back to tabletop. Start to widen out the legs. Resting back in a child pose or coming into a puppy dog. So the only thing that is stretching up in the air is the bum. This is more of a hip open stretch. So stretch out the arms. Pop the hands on top of each other. Create two fists. Or allow the bum to fall back on the heels, coming into a child pose. And then come back up the tabletop position. So checking the hands out to shoulder height. Look down at the mat, right in between the gap through the hands. Pick up the left hand, twisting the body so the arm is reaching up toward the ceiling. Look down, breathe in, and then exhale, bending the elbow to let the hand meet the other hand. So notice this twist happening in the lower back, abdomen, as you're allowing one arm to reach up. This one is helping improve your posture, moving the spine, releasing lower back, tension out of the lower back. Back onto all fours. You can roll out the wrists. Start to take the hips back again, releasing the belly. Look straight out in front and breathe in. Exhale, drawing the belly in. Bring yourself to tabletop. Widen out the legs, coming back into child pose. And keep this movement happening. So back onto all fours. Coming into cow pose. So you're taking the hips back, releasing the belly. Breathe in. Draw the belly in, widen out the legs, coming back into a child pose. You start to walk the hands back in towards you, bringing yourself to a seated position. And just start to observe the top half of the body, the posture. After those stretches, take a deep breath in and soften your lips and just breathe out a sigh to finish the session.